Marbles is brought to you by all of our lovely patrons at patreon.com/LFGX and our friends over at Spilled Coffee Workshop, spilledcoffeeworkshop.com. Let's start that thing!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This is the main event of the evening. The moment you've all been waiting for. It's time! Introducing your host, Bryce, the Marvel Machine,
Hello everybody, welcome to Marbles! It's season 7, we're back, baby. We're back, baby. LFG Marbles, a league of fun games, Marbles. Hello everyone, this is our community marble racing virtual action whole dang thing. Thank you for joining me. We have got the beginning of season 7 in front of us. It is gonna be a blast. We've got 16 races for you tonight. Let's take a look at them while we get started with our first track. It's time for our first race of the evening. It's Mountain Mingle. I'm going to start a 90-second countdown. Now is the time to join us. Get a marble with your name on it. Type !play in chat to get a marble with your name on it. That's all you got to do. Get a marble. It's fun. It's free. It's easy. That's all you got to do. You got a minute and 30 to join us. You want to see this? Ready for this? Ready for this? Get in the race. Check this out. Okay. This is brand new. This is brand new. This is brand new. Testing out, trying to work some more graphics into the show. Make sure that we got a whole thing for you. We got a whole thing for you coming up in 45 seconds. It's our first race of the evening, Mountain Mingle. Hello, everyone. This is a blast. That graphic is hard to read. Understood. Oh, maybe. What if we... Okay. Good note. Good note. What if... Slower. Maybe that's not help. Maybe that's not much better. What about faster? What about now? Look at that. I like that. All right, we got 10 seconds now. 6 seconds here on Mountain Mingle, our first race of the new season. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and they're off on our first race of the evening. Mountain Mingle, 36 racers are ready, registered, and rolling their way through this first race. Hello, everybody. We've got our marble friends making their way down, up, and then down again on the opening section of this race. We see Judy Bootybot already off the block. 22 seconds elapsed so far with the Vuffin. Red Hat Jesse just behind, as more racers are pouring their way out of the opening section now. The rest of our racers making their way out. Mighty Mike Callison and Tom Chain in the back. Pull out the front. We're looking at one Judy Bootybot. As the racers switch back, go into the elevator, come back around and get together half of that switchback here on Mountain Mingle. This is a pretty chaotic level. Elevators are always very chaotic. You never know when you're going to make it out. Look at this. Anathema Unbound and Vuff are now leading the race in minute 4. Mac Addict, Red Hat Jesse in the other side as they make their way into the parking structure. Make sure you keep your ticket, folks. Princess Dagger, the local ghost on your screen now as our racers are going to make their way into the spiral section here. Not very chaotic, but it gives everybody a chance to catch up with Callison and Dalliard in the back. Who's first into the funnel? It'll be Mac Addict and then Anathema Unbound, Red Hat Jesse, and then Vuff as the rest of our racers are off the block. Mountain Mingle, Mac Addict leading now, Anathema Unbound, Red Hat Jesse, and then Prince Dagger's local ghost. Now this is a pretty interesting part of the track here. You can shortcut if you get in and get hit by the Steve paddle here. Oh, like Mac Addict 89 just tried to do, but couldn't make it. No, fell off the track. We'll keep another eye back here as the racers... oh, here's Red Hat Jesse. No. ICU's also having a look, but not going to get the speed needed on that one. We see Anathema Unbound leading the racers on the proper track now, up in the elevator. 213 so far. Anathema Unbound shooting through the speed bumps 1, speed bumps 2, and into the final. You got a winner. Anathema Unbound, a fight for second place. It's a three-way look, but it'll be Ken Worf taking it over Vuff and Judy Booty Ba. Your top 10 are in. A minute 20 for the rest of our racers to make it through the first race of the evening. We got one more point to give away for the last place racer. Whoever's going to be the last one to properly finish the race before the red timer at the top counts down, or all the other marbles get eliminated, will get an extra bonus point. There we go! Congratulations go to Anathema Unbound, Ken Worf, and Vuff. Well, that's your podium here on Mountain Mingo, your first race of the evening. Top 10 rounded out by Judy Bootybot in fourth place, leading on all y'all. Dead Polymers, Mechaholic, Malvinius, Based Bean, number 9. And Max Power 683. Make sure you give me some Franker Z's in the chat for our fallen friends. We didn't have very many of them. 2 of them, 34th place though. Callison 34, getting that last place point. Look at this. Just look at this for like 1 sec. Okay, can we just look at this for 1 sec? Okay, can you get out of here? Okay, just look at this. Okay, Callison 34, finished in 34th. And then Based Bean, number 9, finished in 9th place. Creepy weird. Okay. That's not really, it's really statistic. Let's let her next back. All right, we're loaded up into our next race. It's endurance test, 90 seconds on the clock. Enter now. Join us! ! Play. Type play in the chat just like everyone else is doing and join the race for us. Join the race for us and with us. It's free, it's fun, it's easy. You ain't got to do anything else. Happy Thursday, everybody. We recorded the Great Night Bones earlier today. Me and Justin Robert Young holding down the fort while Brian is in Florida, and it was good. It was good. It was I wasn't really keeping track of the time because we recorded at Justin's house today, and so he had it all set up, and I didn't really get to see the timer like I normally do when I'm normally recording it. And so I don't know. We finished, and it felt like it was like super fast. It was fun. It's always a good sign, right? Brian's in Florida to do a magic show. He still does a show or two a year, and this is one of them. All right, 43 racers are ready and raring to go here at Endurance Test. It's our second race of the evening. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, and they are off on our second race of the evening. That's what it is, Endurance Test. They're looking at Mighty Mike, who's on pole position, as our racers are making their way down the funnel. We're looking at Tom Chain having a look on the inside, just like Brave Jake Hawk's Local Ghost. All y'all leading on the traditional side as they're funneling their way through the start of this race. Tom Chain first off the block ahead of the Local Ghost. 26 seconds. Ooh, a bad bonk on the splitter now. Mad Mike leading on the other side with a bit more speed. I think the rest of the pack will catch up to Tom. Let's see what that lead does. It looks like it's getting ed up every second as they make their way through the sneaky snake section here. Not a lot of chaos here, but Tom Chain did lose a little bit of speed at the start, and that will be enough for folks to catch up. Going to the second part, Tom now going through the center, just like the rest of the racers here on Endurance Test. A minute a lap so far. A lot of bonking going on here on the poppers there. Boop. Go. I don't know. That's new. That's new. We got a new boop. We got a new boop going on. A minute 5 now. Tom Chain having a look on that center section here, coming in at slow. Steve protected. Okay. hitting the bunk on the right side. Oh, getting a push through with Fail. As Failnum and Mighty Mike take the lead now, going on the left side of another parking structure. 1:20 on the clock so far, as all of our racers are making it in. No one's DNF'd so far. But you don't want to speak too early. Who's pulling up that rear? In the Steve, we're looking at Theater Monkey, Corvette Lover, and Mac Addict. As the racers are making their way out of the parking structure now, Failnum, Mighty Mike, and ICU are leading, going into the speed humps. Then another multi-lane section here. Oh, Failnum with a bad bonk, opening door for Mighty Mike to take the lead. All y'all and Scoop Shooter also in the mix on other tracks. Mighty Mike with a clean line, switching to the other side, going now into the reservoir. Final stretch from Mighty Mike, who will seemingly take the lead, take the win without much trouble. There we go. I think that is a brand new local record.
It's a new lap record.
Your top 10 are in now, 1:50 to join us here. Oh, hey, Night Attack finished in 3rd place. Look at that. That's fun. That's fun. Look at the back here. We got Mac Addict, Theater Monkey, and Corvette Lover. Let's see. Corvette Lover got 1:30. You just got to break it out of here, my friend. Break it out of here. There we go. Look at that. Some good marbles racing. Here, hit that screenshot. Corvette Lover with 1:16. There we go. Whoa. Congratulations go to Mighty Mike. ICU and Night Attack. Oh, interesting. Your podium here on Endurance Race 2 this evening. Top 10 rounded out by Scoop Shooter in 4th place, leading on Tom Chain. All Y'all, Black Coffee, Game Swan, Spiral Shape, and Anathema Unbound in 10th place. Scrolling through, oh my dog, 43 racers entered and all 43 of them finished. Please give me that oh my dog emote in the chat, because everyone finished. Everyone's a finisher. All right, let's load up your next race. Why don't we? In the meantime, let's take a look here at the standings after just a few races on Marbles. Of course, you can find your stats at any time. Marbles.win. Check out the new Season 7 stats page. Works just like the rest of them. What I love is how fast these points load. There we go. Anathema Unbound is leading. Mighty Mike and All Y'all with 13 are tied. ICU and Ken Worf tied with 11 for 4th. Night Attack in 6th place. Okay. Tied with Vuff. All right, there we go. That's a race. No, that's points. All right, it's time for our 3rd race this evening. It's Alienated. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. Join us here, ! Play. Oh, no, don't dogfight. Sorry. Okay. ! Play is what you're having to get a marble with your name on it. It's just that easy. Hello, everyone. Another minute 11 on Alienated. I like this. This is like a visual indicator for people watching the VOD. You can just scrub through. Oh, when this is not here. Oh, I can make it like reset. That's fun. Yeah, technology. 45 seconds now. You're on Alienated. Hello, everybody. So we were doing the podcast here, and we were talking about Vampire Survivors here. God, that game's good. That game's good. I keep playing it. I'm finding more stuff. They added a lot of stuff to that game since the last time I played, which had been a while ago. But it is a good game. It's like the lazy man's Geometry Wars. It does the shooting. It's great. All right, 10 seconds now here on Alienated. 43 racers ready and rearing to go. 5 seconds now. 3 and 2 and our racers are off on Alienated, blinking their way through the beginning of this 3rd race. Scoop, Lindsay, and Kiken first off the block on either side of this opening. Darlink leading through the... Oh, Darlink but not leading out of the shuffle. Who's going to make it out? It'll be Buff, Corvette Lover, Jake Schneider, Anathema Unbound, as the racers are splitting up now. Ooh, here's a... Who got caught? Oh, everyone's getting caught. They're getting slowed down here a little bit. Open the door for Scoop Shooter to get a little bit of speed to catch up with Buff, who is leading on this side. 30 seconds left so far. Buff shooting through the switchback, turning around here, taking a look here at the corn, and its children. This is a large field section. It's been they updated this a while ago. Oh, hello, hi, alcoholic. They updated this a while ago, and so it doesn't feel like this is. Oh, there's Callison getting taken up by the aliens. Sorry, Cal. We're looking at Darlink, Buff, Red Hat Jesse, and ICU as they run through the cornfields. Corvette Lover, Gitpul's Night Hack, Black Coffee, Scoop Shooter, and Red Light Mike as they are making their way through the corn maze, as they call it. Darlink leading up into the elevator now, an easy elevator. Whoa, what was that? What's that? Oh, like a skip. Everyone like jumped everywhere. Corvette Lover followed off the track now as the racers are splitting up, making their way to the final stretch on Alienated. We're looking at Darlink and Buff, ICU, who are on their way on this side. Minute 36 now as these racers are hitting the curly Q. Gonna be some of the first ones to have a run on the finish line. Oh, Darlink and Buff just missed the alien that is heading up. ICU, rest in peace to a real one, ICU. Here's Darlink having a look now at the winner's box. And that's a win! Oh my goodness, that's a win for Darlink. First in, first out. Minute 20 now as the rest of our racers here are trying to make it in. That's right, sometimes the winning line, sometimes the box moves. Oh no! Minute 5, and we don't have any top 10 in. There's Crisco falling out. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? I almost said that like a dog. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get top 10? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, Ben Franklin. Well, now the juice is on, my friend. You got to bring it home. You got to get a bunch of... You get the extra point for the last... There we go. Okay. Congratulations go to Darlink, Buff, and KenWarf04. That's your podium here on Alienated. Top 10 rounded out by Spacer Hype in 4th place, leading on Cheesy Popcorn. Fail Gnome, All Y'all, M Bloom 311, and the last place finisher, the Ben Franklin, in 9th place. Gotta get a lot of Frankersies in chat for our fallen friends. We had 43 folks enter, and only 9 of them finished. Oh, it's too many people not finishing. Look at all of them. Even me. Yeah. I don't know how they let that happen. All right, let's load up another track. All right, we're loaded up into our 4th race this evening. It's Laboratory. 90 seconds on the clock to join us. Exclamation mark play. That's what you need to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. When you hear the chimes, when you see the chat message, type those 5 little letters. Is an exclamation mark a letter? It might not be. Scientists are not sure. Oh no, don't do that either. Okay, great. I was trying to okay. I wanted to see, I needed to check the VOD because we definitely had someone get a new lap record a few races ago, and I missed it. I'll make sure we get those points in now. But hello everybody. Have you seen these? Maybe it's just because I'm in Twitch enough, but they have this featured clips thing. It's frustrating because they want you to use it, but nobody's used it. So every time you go to the clips, it's like, oh, you don't have any clips. Why don't you? You don't have any clips. No one's featuring any clips. Like, oh, okay, that's not really helping me either. All right, I'm looking through this VOD here, trying to find those points. I want to make sure we give out. We got to give out points. Give out points. Ah, there we go. It was Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike.
It's a new lap record.
Getting that new lap record on endurance test. 3 seconds now on our fourth race of the evening laboratory. 44 races are off on our fourth race. 1/4 of the way through tonight, folks. Gitpul, Xander, and Zed Team are some of the first ones to make it in, make it through the box and into the crazy straws. Red Light Mike and Daniel J. Newman as well. They also will come into this trough here and then need to make it through that entryway at the middle. There's Daniel J. Newman off the block ahead of Gitpul, Xander. There's Base Bean's Local Ghost. As Base Bean and Captain Jack shoot through the opening. We look as the race leaders are going into the opening elevator now with a bit of an eye to the past, a view to the past even, as Max Power looks to be the last one through the curly straws. Daniel J. Newman getting slowed down on these meat hooks here. Look at that. Daniel J. Newman losing out to the Ghost as Gitpul, Xander, Black Coffee, and Red Light Mike are catching up. 55 seconds a lap so far, and Daniel J. Newman's first in the middle, holding that lead. Red Light Mike, and then Anathema Unbound. As Danny's making his way into the hamster ball of hole. Red Light Mike and Anathema Unbound 2 and 3 in. Captain Jack and Gitpul, Xander 4 and 5. Montara as well. Our racers have to get down. There we go. There's Daniel J. Newman off the block ahead of Captain Jack. There's Anathema Unbound, Montara, Gitpul, and Red Light Mike. Red Light Mike taking an overtake. On that moment, our racers are popping out and into a mini funnel, shooting down into a very fast double Steve. Let's see what happens with Daniel J. Newman. A lot of speed in this Steve. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shooting through back and forth. Whoa! We now look at Anathema Unbound and Captain Jack, who both have sped forward because of the Steve boost. Anathema Unbound and Gitpul on opposite sides. Red Light Mike and Captain Jack also having a look as Anathema Unbound and Captain Jack also get escape velocity, but Captain Jack's got the speed with a time of 1:53. Captain Jack is your winner today on race 4. Anathema Unbound and Montara 22 pulling that podium.
Say what?
Minute 20 now for the rest of our racers to bring it here.
Yo, Walk, you ready? Just break out of here. Hasta la vista, baby.
One minute now. A lot of racers still on the track with almost 45 seconds left to go. We see Mechaholic and Cheesy Popcorn getting those banker laps in. Night Attack, Jake Schneider, and FLS Carnage getting that last place look. Night Attack doesn't make it. Jake Schneider mixing with the Steve a little bit as FLS Carnage also has a look. Got to make it in to get that last place point. The two of them are neck and neck. They are really trying to kite this out. Jake Schneider's going to bank that lap. 17 seconds. That might not be enough for FLS Carnage. Here comes that that Steven Heckline coming to John Culling. Anyone still on that track? 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, no, 2, no, 1, no! Congratulations, go. To Captain Jack 913. Anathema Unbound and Montara 22. That's your podium here on the laboratory. Top 10 rounded up by Gitpul, Xander in 4th place, leading on Red Light Mike. The Buck, Ken Warfo 4, Game Swan, Black Coffee, and Crisco 762. Those are your top 10 points. Last place is your LFGX title sponsor, Jake Schneider. In 36, taking that last place point just ahead of yours truly. Yikes. Sorry to FLS Carnage. Just lost it in the middle of it. Just lost it in midair. Just right there. But lost it. All right, let's let up race number 5. All right, we're loaded up now in our fifth race of the evening. It's Fear of Heights. You got 90 seconds to join us. Exclamation mark players. What you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. Minute 15 now. So I'm playing Vampire Survivors, and it's made by slot machine people. Like, you can tell it's made by slot machine people because I tell you that, and you go, "Oh, holy fuck, yeah, absolutely." And but the last time I played, the big thing was just that if you got the right weapons with the right accessory, they could evolve and become a new, more powerful weapon. And frankly, it has gotten even bigger. It has really blown up into now there's a map. Now there's a map in the game. Now when you play, you can just have a map. Okay. But it's great. It's a great game. All right, 15 seconds now here on Fear of Heights. It's race 5 today. Hey, TJ. 45 racers are here and ready, raring to go. 5 seconds on Fear of Heights, race 5 today. In 3, 2, and they're off. Making their way through the opening squid of Fear of Heights. A very chaotic opening. Someone's going to be off the block very quickly, surely. We're looking at Red Light Mike, Ted Polymers, Socrates, Jake Schneider, Zed, and Scoop Lindsay. Some of your front runners here. 20 seconds already into Fear of Heights. We've got a stair step section. This is super dangerous. If you're going really lateral, you may fall off the track as our racers intentionally fall off the track into a big multi-track section. Ken Orff is leading. Dead Polymers next on the field, followed by Rustin Sassenberry, Red Light Mike, and Corvette Lover. As the racers are... Oh, Jake Schneider missing the drop! Ben Franklin, Skip Shooter, the buck, missing the drop! As Ken Orff makes it into the second tier here. They're zooming out as our racers are making their way through the multi-track section into the second funnel of the race. We're looking at that punk one and Based Bean, number 9. Oh, no, it's actually Max Power well behind the rest of our racers who are making their way into the next funnel. This is a proper funnel, like the funnel at the beginning of the game. We're hearing from the DNF Ben Franklin that this game, quote, sucks. Ken Worf now leading off the funnel into a little sneaky snake section here, not too chaotic, as Failed Numb and Red Light Mike are having a look in second and third place. Ken making into the Steve here. 1:30 elapsed so far. Failed Numb with a clean line through the Steve, overtaking Ken Worf and moving into the first place. Final stretch now for Failed Numb. Not a great line as Cheesy Popcorn brings some speed into the final stretch, but it shouldn't be enough to catch up. Failed Numb with 1:43 takes the win ahead of Cheesy Popcorn and Ken Worf. 0-4. Minute 22 on the clock now. As our top 10 are making their way in. Ooh, some last second pops. Don't pop. Don't pop! I said don't pop! Okay. Minute 5. Who's gonna get that last place point? .45 seconds on the clock. We've got 3 racers still out there on the tarmac. M. Bloom, All Y'all, and Max Power 683. M. Bloom certainly is going to get finished. All Y'all similarly has plenty of time. We've also got Max Power getting into the Steve here. Max Power making short work of the Steve. And now the tables have turned. Will All Y'all bring it to the finish line in time? 23 seconds on that big red clock as All Y'all skirts through the poppers. Meanwhile, Max Power slowed down a little bit. All Y'all's having a look. Max Power with one last try at last place, but not gonna get it. There we go. Congratulations go to Failed Numb, Cheesy Popcorn, and Ken Worf 0-4. That's your podium here on Fear of Heights. Top 10 rounded out by Red Light Mike in 4th place, leading on Stash Band 2. Socrates 420, Corvette Lover 2. Bobcat in 8th. 9th place, Rassin Sassenberry and Captain Jack 913 getting a point in 10th place. 45 folks entered and only 29 of them finished. It's all y'all. Getting that last place point in 29th. Gotta give me some Franker Z's in chat for our DNF friends. DNF stands for does need Franker Z's, so please help a racer out. Let's load up another track. All right, we're loaded up into our 6th race of the evening. It's Few Will Survive. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. Join us, please. Exclamation mark play is what you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. Let's see if we can take a look at the standings. I've updated the standings to include that new lap record that we had earlier from Mighty Mike, as well as removing, unfortunately, sorry, Kaiken, that 10th place point that you did not earn. You DNF'd on that one. Let's refresh the stats, because I'm very smart, and I said don't refresh them automatically, refresh them manually. I gotta figure out a faster way to do these points. I gotta figure out a faster way to do it. This is it's really gotten bad. It's really gotten bad how slow it is to load these stats for me. Kenworth is leading with 36 points ahead of Anathema Unbound and 25. Vuff in 3rd with 21. Failnum, All Y'all, Mighty Mike, Cheesy Popcorn, Red Light Mike, Cotton Jack, and Dart Link all in the mix. 32 seconds now to join us in race 6 of the day. Few will survive. Now, Fenia said it would be faster to do the stats on hand with camera and paper. I gotta find there's gotta be like a CSV solution I can do where I can pull the data from Airtable at some point and then play it. All right. 3 seconds now on our 6th race today. It's Few Will Survive. 41 racers are crossing the start line into the first funnel of this race. It's Few Will Survive. Let's find out how many of them. 41 have entered. Will 41 finish? Probably not. Red Light Mike, Montara, and Dead Polymers are some of the front runners here on the funnel as they make their way slowly and surely down the well, it's not asphalt. I said asphalt earlier, and that's not right because it's not asphalt. It's not tarmac, but it's not plastic. I don't want to say this is plastic because this isn't plastic. This is not the fabric of our lives. Montara now leading out of the Steve, but Jake Schneider leading with the speed. All Y'all get Xander and base speed number 9 in the mix. 45 seconds left so far as they boost their way into the section. Let's see who keeps on. Oh, Jake Schneider hitting the Steve, bang on. Did lose a little bit of speed there, but ended up with escape velocity just ahead of Theater Monkey as they go to the final section here on Few Will Survive. This is the dangerous portion. Oh no, Jake's falling off the track. Theater Monkey did not get enough speed. Who is gonna make it? Will anybody make it to the finish line? Montara and Get Xander 1 and 2 right next to each other. Oh, FLS Carnage taking 3rd place. A whole basket of racers trying to make their way in. Do we have a top 10? Where some of these folks did people are making it in? Yes, okay. Judy Bootybot? Did Judy get it? No, that Punk 1 got it. Judy Bootybot bricked. Oh, no, wrong button. 33 seconds now for Vuff and Rastin Sassenberry to try to get it. Vuff makes it in. Rastin Sassenberry does not. We got ICU last one here to take a look on the last, and the box is in the wrong spot. No. Congratulations go to Montara 22. Get Xander and FLS Carnage. That's your podium here on Few Will Survive. Top 10 rounded out by Mechaholic in 4th place, leading on Socrates 420, Scoop Lindsay, Bobcat in 7th, Mighty Mike, Captain Jack 913 in 9th place, and that Punk 1 in 10th. Don't need to scroll very far. We had 41 racers enter, and only few of them survived. It was Vuff in 13th place who gets that last place point. Scrolling through, you gotta give me you gotta flood the screen with the Frank. And I'm not a ring the bell guy, but you gotta give us a lot of Franker Z's for the dude need Franker Z's. You gotta do it. As much as there is no limits, you gotta do it. All right, we are ready in our 7th race, making our way to the halftime. 90 seconds on the clock. Join us here. Exclamation mark play is what you need to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. Bang play. Bang play. Bang play. See, the thing about bang play is it sounds, it's the reason I don't like, I don't love using, because a lot of people don't know, not that nobody knows, a lot of people do, but not everybody knows that like bang is the exclamation mark. Not everyone knows that. And it does, and that's the other thing, Cap Jack, is it sounds like gambling for perverts. It sounds like perverted gambling. It sounds like sexual gambling. And frankly, I think that's just one too many sins for this shoutcaster. Wow, what a sentence. 36 seconds to join us here in Convergence. It's our 7th race today. Game Swan letting us know. Nice. I am. 30 seconds to join us here. I want to give some thank yous to our Twitch subscribers, including Captain Jack 913. Welcome back for 76 months. Max Power for 53 months. Thank you so much. As well as our followers, Cucks and That Tall Chris and Black Coffee. Why is it that I said Cucks? I saw it. I read it. It's right there. All right, 10 seconds now for Convergence. 44 races are ready and raring to go on our 7th race. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and seconds. They are off on Convergence. Starting off with another, we got to figure out a name for this contraption at the beginning of the race is so bonkers. I don't even know what to compare, because you go down this section here, which has got a bonkers, and then you go up the elevator section. The elevator sections always are irreliable, and then you go down this section here with a bunch of hexagons and a bunch of things, and then you're Mechaholic first off the block with Dead Polymers and the Buck, Failnum, Red Like Mike, the Bobcat, and the Theater Monkey, as the racers are slowly making their way through the technical stanchions here. It's the Buck avoiding all of that and hitting the boost first, landing right in the dead center multi-track, going into a multi-elevator section now. Zed Team not far behind. These two are actually super close. Dead Polymers is in the mix as well as they go into the strainer now. It's Dead Polymers who skips the strainers and takes the lead, well ahead of Cheesy Popcorn and Zed Team. Scoop Lindsay and Mechaholic in 4th and 5th as well. Dead Polymers is got a real strong lead. Cheesy Popcorn and Scoop Lindsay are all having their day in the lead here as Dead Polymers goes into the meat hooks now. Cheesy Popcorn catching up to give to take an overtake in another slow chicane. Cheesy Popcorn leading with that hamster skin. Cheesy Popcorn now dealing with some poppers here, some stanchions. Whoa, we got some popping right in front of our lens. We're looking at Zed Team as Dead Polymers is a confirmed DNF. As all y'all speeds up into the mix, so does Game Swan. Cheesy Popcorn getting stopped. Oh no, Cheesy Popcorn, no. We look at Failnum, Zed Team Failnum getting a boost by Game Swan. Malvinius also in the mix, but it'll be Failnum who will get the first line through the speed bumps and take the win in the 7th race. There you go, your winner of this Convergence race. It's Failnum ahead of Malvinius and Theater Monkey. Top 10 making their way in now. 1:23 on that big red clock. A 1:10 now. Your top 10 are in. A lot of folks getting stepped and stopped on these poppers here. We got Darlink pulling at the rear. Oh, Darlink helpfully illustrating some of the dangerous portions of stanchions. Don't get stuck. It's our only rule. We've only got one rule. Look at this. Look at this. It's the opposite of ASMR. It's the opposite of so satisfying. Ah, there we go. There you go. No, darling. Come on, buddy. You got it. Oh, you got it. No. Oh, come on, buddy. 17 seconds. No, 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 no. Oh, that Punk 1 was also in the mix. We missed it. Congratulations goes to Failnum. Along with Malvinius and Theater Monkey. That's your podium here on Race 7 today. Convergence. Top 10 rounded out by Callus N34 in 4th place, leading on the Buck. Game Swan, Scoop Shooter, Night Attack in 8th place. Interesting. Cheesy Popcorn at 9th and Mechaholic in 10th. 44 racers entered and only 30 some of them finished. It's 30 of them, with Bobcat taking that 30th last place point in our league. Congrats, Bobcat. DNFs for everyone else there. Does need Frankersies. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's not anything that we say ever. Let's load up our next map. All right, join us in our last race of the half. It's race number 8. It's Marble Mill! Exclamation mark. Play is what you want to type to get a marble with your name on it. So fun, so fast, so free, so easy. One minute now to join us on the Marble Mill. We got some good ideas for what to call this portion of the track here. The grandfather clock, a big plinko, the lumbar support mill. Oh, that's pretty good. We got some folks asking about the hams stuff. Our music during the Marble streams is the Himbo Hams playlist on Spotify. Check it out. It's from yours truly. Got a QR code there, or check out Neshcom on Spotify. And we've got a bunch of ham-based skins to go along with that, including our hamster. What else? We got a ham. Don't we still have the ham witch? We still have the ham witch, right? Yeah, there's the ham witch. The ham sandwich. As well as a bunch of other skins for our subscribers and all of the other folks here on Twitch.tv/NightAttack. 10 seconds now on Marble Mill. 45 racers are ready and raring to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and seconds. They're off on race 8 today. The Marble Mill making their way through the lumbar support mill. It's a little long. The lumbar mill. The lumbar mill. That's just it sounds like I'm trying to say Lombardi and doing like a sports ball. The Lombardi. No. All right. Who's gonna be on the block first here? Could it be Based Bean? No, it'd be Bobcat. And then a 4-way. Our racers love 4-ways. 35 seconds left so far as more racers are making their way through this contraption of hell. We're looking at Dead Polymers and Crisco pulling up the rear as we move to the front. Corvette Lover, Stashman 2, and Montara are 1, 2, and 3 during this section. Going into the elevator now. 45 seconds left so far as Time Jumper and Captain Jack have found skips. We're zooming well out to see our racers who are shooting through various portions of the track there. You see the cannons in the back of the pack there. That is giving a lot of purchase for our racers to find different places. Captain Jack well ahead of our racers in and out of the elevator now on the top left side here. Second place is well behind with maybe Sam or Space Hype. It's Captain Jack dropping now and dropping the second section here. This is going to be an easy win for Captain Jack. This might be this is going to be an easy local record for Captain Jack 913. And it's going to be a bloodbath now. Less than a minute on that big red clock. You got to bring it home if you want some points today, baby. .39 seconds here, and we see Spacer Hype bringing in for second place. Your top 10 are still not here. Less than 30 seconds left to go. $19 on that red clock here. We're looking at FLS Carnage, Crisco, and Get Pull Xander, who are in that backpack, rushing to get the last official finish over the line. Get Pull Xander getting a bonk, opening the door. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, there we go. Congratulations goes to Captain Jack 913, along with Spacer Hype and Game Swan. That's your podium here on our 8th race of the evening, the Marble Mill. Top 10 rounded out by TSC and Salmon, 4th place, leading on Time Jumper, Cheesy Popcorn, Corvette Lover, Montara 22, Spiral Shape, and Failnum in 10th place. A lot of things to go over. We had 45 racers enter, and only 35 of them finished. It was Get Pull Xander getting that last place point. Gotta give me some frequencies for the DNF friends, and then, oh my goodness.
It's a new lap record.
It's a new lap record. Captain Jack 913 destroying the local best from all y'all with a time of 1 minute and 33.476. But also, we don't count them out yet. We also give some points to Spacer Hype, who also managed to beat that record. Captain Jack's going to get 5. Spacer Hype's going to get 4. That's how those points work. And we do have those points registered in, so let's get ready for the next thing. All right, that's half. We will be back in just a few minutes here with our second half with some community levels, and then the last half of the evening. A few quick words. I want to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/LFGX. Thank you for all of your continued support. You are making this continue. We are starting season 7 this week, and this is finally, after doing Marbles for a couple of years, this is our third season in a calendar year, which seems, I don't know, it's weird to put it that way, but I don't know, I was really like, I was beating myself up just a little bit about not being able to do 3 in a year. So I'm really glad to be able to do it, to keep doing it. Thank you for all your support, everybody. Let's take a look at some of the stats going into the half. I'll get that refreshing now. While I tell you about our friends over at Spilled Coffee Workshop, spilledcoffeeworkshop.com, sponsoring this stream, providing the season trophy, the season prize for our winners. They make incredible handmade acrylic goods, bottle stoppers, openers, necklaces, keychains. Keychains? Well, maybe they should. I don't. Now I'm just making things up. Now I'm just making things up for them. No, check it out. SplitCoffeeWorkshop.com. Handmade goods from some of Diamond Club's own. And of course, you can get merch over at marbles.win if you're a patron. Over at LFGX, you get a discount. Shirts, hats, bags, all sorts of stuff. Check it out. Okay, we're going to do a 5-minute break. Let's check out those stats. Did it update in the background? I don't know if that actually updated in the background. I think it did. Let's try again. Who knows? Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, stats. There we go. Got Ken Wharf, Captain Jack, Failnum, Montara. We'll go over these again when we start the second half. It's time for the second half here of Week 1, Season 7. Thank you so much for joining us. Bryce Castillo here. Let's take a look at the stats after 8 races of exciting Marbles action. Ken Wharf is currently leading with 36 points ahead of Captain Jack, your leader in the pay-to-win class. 34 points in the regular series. Failnum in 3rd place with 33. Montara 22. Cheesy Popcorn, Anathema Unbound, Game Swan, Spacer Hype, Mighty Mike, and Vuff senior front runners after 8 big races. We got 8 more coming up. Time for our next one. We're going to do some community levels, starting with Cannons of the Abyss. You got 90 seconds to join us on race 9 today. Exclamation mark play is what you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. That's all you got to do. It's all. It's like a... Okay, I gotta ask you guys something because I had never heard of this. Have you heard of the occupation of a beach tagger? Surely someone who's listening to me knows is aware of what that is, because I was not when I saw a TikTok about it, and I was not familiar. Apparently there are pay beaches, and these private beaches will like pay like teenagers to be the fucking ticket takers of the beach. What? The beaches are free. You just let the beaches be free. Here's something that's free. 48 racers ready and raring to go in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and seconds. They're off on our first community level of the evening. Cannons of the Abyss. Thank you to J. Cliff Gaming for the level. We're looking at Corvette Lover, who's got the pole position as our racers are. Okay, interesting. You got a sort of a ring. Got sort of a ring. Okay. We're looking at Z Team 2, who looks like they're first off the block now. Whoa. Whoa, where are we? Oh, we're lost. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, there's some portal bull honky going on. We're trying to catch up with the race here, everyone. We're looking at Z Team. Here's FLS Carnage doing something. Is there anybody? Black Coffee's over there in one of these cannons. I think we need to go over that way. There's base being number 9. FLS Carnage hits something. These cannons are of the damn abyss. All right, FLS Carnage seems to be leading now. Oh, I think we've got the finish line here at the end of a funnel. There we go, FLS Carnage. Just ahead of Black Coffee, and it looks like Sunbun? No, Sunbun misses. It'll be Red Light Mike on the podium as the rest of our racers are, okay. Maybe, yeah, we'll finish. Look at people. There's all y'all in 6th. Will we get a top 10 even? Let's find out. There's ICU making it in for 7th. Judy Bootybot lands it. Malvinius, Stashman 2, and Ken Worf take to the air. Malvinius airball. Stashman 2 sinks it. Ken Worf misses. We've got top 9 here. We got Rassin Sassenberry and Jake Schneider looking to have another shot at the final funnel now. Rassin Sassenberry making it to the cannon. Hitting the air. A minute 5. Will that be a top 10? Yes, it will be for Rassin Sassenberry. Jake Schneider will not get 10th place, but will effectively get 11th place for being last place. There we go. Congratulations go to Rassin Sassenberry, Black Coffee, and Red Light Mike. That's your podium here on our first community level of the evening. Cannons of the Abyss. Top 10 rounded out by Anathema Unbound in 4th place, leading on Cheesy Popcorn. All y'all, ICU, Judy Bootybutt, Stashman 2, and Rassin Sassenberry in 10th place. And in last place, it's Jake Schneider in 11th place, also getting a point. So shout out to Jake. Let's keep it all nice and tidy. Everyone else got a DNF here. They do need Franker's disease. Make sure you give it to them. Let's load up another community level. you're having a good time with Marbles. We'll be back next week, by the way, August 31st. And then the next 3 Thursdays in September. Check us out here on Twitch. We're loaded up into our second community level of the evening. Dangerous, powerful kingdom for Zerdo King 9. You got 90 seconds on the clock to join us. Exclamation mark play is what you want to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. Whoa. Look at this. Look at the thing. Whoa, okay. Okay, Zerdo King. Good, wow, this is impressive. I like this. Wow, is this debris? To make a little crown and it's shooting it's freaking shooting lasers. This is a very intricate one. All right, well, we'll see as it goes. It definitely looks like our racers will be split up and around a lot, so I think we'll be keeping it pretty wide. 45 seconds to join us here, exclamation mark play. Get a marble with your name on it. Make sure you get a marble with your name on it. Make sure you get a marble with your name on it. I'm playing on my phone. I was playing. Have I talked about this? They've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on Apple Arcade, and it's literally just Hades. Okay, I'll leave you with that. 5 seconds now on our second community level of the evening. Our racers are ready, rared, and off. 44 of them here at the beginning of the dangerous, powerful kingdom. Thank you, Zerdo King. Our racers are splitting up multiple times, some of them going up the elevator, some of them going through speed humps, making their way into hamster balls of hurl. When they make it out of the hamster ball, it looks like there's going to be a portal that will take them to up here, I believe. Let's keep a lookout. Presumably, they'll come out of this portal way, right? That would make sense. There's another Unbound Theater Monkey and Dar Link. Killer BG. First 4 through the portal now. Followed by Scoop Shooter and Scoop Lindsay. Dead Polymers and Crisco. Arcaron, Max Power, TSC and Sam. Get Pull, Xander, Game Swan. All y'all. Ken Wharf. Fail Numb. 48 seconds left so far as our racers. Sunbun and Night Attack making their way through the portal. Tom Chain's in there as well. As the crow flies, Theater Monkey. Whoa! Hit a portal and is leading this race. Yes. Multiple sections here. Hard to tell. Theater Monkey leading. We got Get Pull, Xander, Dar Link in the mix. Ken Wharf's over there as well. Theater Monkey now making it through. Look how fucking long this curly queue is. What are you supposed to do with that? Okay. Well, Theater Monkey's got a minute here in the final stretch. Anathema, Unbound, Get Pull, Xander, Ken Wharf, Scoop Shooter, Killer BG, and Arcaron. Some of your front pack here as they make their way down, down, down. Look at that. Look at that. That's big. That's too big. That's too big for now. These freaking lasers, will that cause people to DNF? We got that punk one who's DNF. So is Sam. There's Game Swan falling off the track. There's Muff falling off the track. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Where are we, everybody? We got Theater Monkey just about to make it to the final. There we go, the final level of the parking structure. Make sure you keep your ticket. Theater Monkey going into another elevator here. Whew, bring us home, Theater Monkey. This is a long one. Making his way up and around, down the dogleg left, and into the finish line. It's what? Did the laser DNF him? Oh no! Oh no! And they're running into the little laser pearl, which DNFs them. Killer BG makes it. Arcaron runs into it. Oh no! What the fucking D? You can't do that. That's awful. Zerdo King. You can't do that. All right, your top 6 are here with Tom and Cal. We're gonna get a top 10 here, but it'll be it won't. Don't get me. Yes, points. Oh shit, sorry. Ben Franklin, Bryce, why are you choosing these maps? They don't let me look at the maps. They only tell me how long the record is. So I just try to get something that's not too long. We're looking at Bobcat in Spiral Shape. Trading off for that last place here. Will Spiral Shape take? No! Congratulations, good to get Bulls Xander. Along with Ken Orphan, Killer BG. That's your podium here on the Dangerous, Powerful Kingdom. Thank you to Zordo King for the level. Might I recommend moving one of those lasers? Top 10 rounded out by Scoop Shooter in 4th place, leading on Tom Chain, Callus, and Night Attack in 7th place. Time Jumper in 8th, the Ben Franklin in 9th, and Max Power in 10th. Don't even need to scroll, it's Bobcat in 16th place, getting that big last place point. We have all the rest of our races here. Look at all those people who need Frankers. They need the Frankers E's. You know? That's the crazy thing, is that they need the Frankers E's. They won't even, they're not even allowed to tell you that they need the Frankers E's. Oh, I hit that too early. We're not late. Let's take a look, or actually, let me refresh these and then we'll go into the game. I have to preload. I have to reload my fucking stats. All right, we're loaded up into our 11th race of the evening. It's Switching Cozy Race. Join us! ! Play is what you want to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. You got 90 seconds. Join us, everyone in the chat! ! Play. Type it in the chat. Now's the time to do it. When you hear the chime, that's the time to do it. 3rd community level here. The Switching Cozy Race. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Oh, it's got a double. Oh, it's got a double back. All right, fast. It's got a couple of double. It's got multiple double backs. Ahead of centrifugals, funnels. You're gonna. Okay, and then one of these bad boys. We saw this in another level. This kind of like a scrub and bubbles hairbrush thing, and then oh my gosh, another. I don't know if this is a ramp or if this is meant to be like a natural incline. Going to a funnel. Oh my goodness. There we go. The final stretch. All right, 22 seconds to join us here. Last chance! ! Play. Get a marble with your name on it. 10 seconds now. We've got 44 races ready and raring to go on the Switching Cozy Race. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, and they're off on the Switching Cozy Race. Our racers are making through this double back heavy level. Got Night Attack, Mighty Mike, Attic, and Corvette Lover. Some of the front runners here, but this is the dangerous part. The switchback is going to mean that all of the racers are going to bump into each other at least 2 more times, as they all have to double back on the exact same path. We're looking at Mac Addict, who is leading the racers down the Infinity into another switchback section. Let's see who's leading, as Montara is the top of the peak, first to turn around. Judy Bootybot looked a little scared for it. Stashman 2 is leading now, going into the next section of speed humps. It's Crisco, Ledwin, and Judy who are leading, going into the first funnel. Second funnel now. Into it first, it'll be Callison and All Y'all and Ledwin going down for another switchback. 1, 2, 3. All Y'all and Ledwin. Not a lot of speed. That switchback not going nearly as far as it did at the beginning. Time Jumper and Rastus and Socrates. Some of the front runners now going into the Scrub and Bubbles rush. TJ's leading on this right side as we look at Ledwin, who is dropping first. Let's see. Ledwin's trying to keep up. It's Killer BG's and Vuff Night Attack as the racers go up. Now this is they do go up, but they. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they go up into a section that doesn't have a train, but then the bottom seconds got the train. Well, Captain Jack's not busy with that. Captain Jack says, I'm making my way through the second funnel now. This is actually really good for Captain Jack because this is a level where being near your neighbors is really, whoa, Vuff and Anathema Unbound, just skip the line, jump the track, and it'll be a photo finish, nearly a dogfight at the end, but Vuff, Anathema Unbound, and Corvette Lover take a solid podium on race 11 tonight. The top 10 are rushing in, sprinting in to get the last bit of points. Who's it going to be? Fast, huh? Congratulations go to Vuff, Anathema Unbound, and Corvette Lover to your podium here on that switching cozy race. Top 10 rounded out by Malvinius in 4th place, leading on Ken Wharf, Based Bean, KLSN, and Night Attack in 8th place again, Cheesy Popcorn in 9th, and Mighty Mike in 10th. Scrolling through at 43 folks enter, and oh my gosh, Scoop Lindsay in 43rd place, taking that last place point, and bonus, points, bonus points. That's right, we're giving away bonus points to that Punk 1 for being the only DNF in that race. So we're going to make sure you get an extra point for that one. That Punk 1, congrats on them with the capital T and P. Save bonus. I did create the race. Save race placements. Add bonus. Only DNF. That Punk 1. Save bonus. There we go. Let's get into our next race. You didn't need to be there for that. All right, it's time for our final community level of the evening, the Dark Glowing Crank. Race 12 this evening. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. Join us here, ! Play. Get a marble with your name on it. After 11 races, let's take a look at the standings here in the LFG League. This is your live race stats for week 1. Your leader after 11 races, Ken Wharf 04. No wins, but 54 big points. Ahead of Anathema Unbound, 10 points behind with 44. Vuff, 9 more points behind and tied with Cheesy Popcorn at 35. Captain Jack leading the pay-to-win series with 40 pay-to-win points in 5th place. 45 seconds to join us here in the Dark Glowing Crank. It's our final community level of the evening! ! Play. Switch to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. We're going to go through the level a little bit. Okay, this should be it's dark level. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, and I don't even think you probably don't even go on. I think that's all just decorative. We've got some debris here on the track, but it's really short, or it's clipping through the bottom, so it probably won't even land on the track for long. Got some tunnels of hell. Got some stuff. All right, 10 seconds here on our 12th race, our last of the community. We're going to have a very landscapey shot as we look at all 41 races ready, raring, and rolling off on the opening Plinko of this race. Failnum and Game Swan, the front runners off the block on these separate sides. It's going to change back and forth. Keep an eye on the timing tower of the right side of your screen as we go up to Game Swan, Time Jumper, and Raz and Sassenberry, Montara, and Failnum on this side, and Malvinius as our racers are making their way through a pretty difficult-to-see track, if you ask me. There's a lot of multi-track sections here as our racers are going through these curly cues. Curly cues shouldn't be very chaotic, so we're going to keep a bit of a wide line here because our racing order shouldn't change too much. Who will make it into this converging section here first? It looks like it can be. It'll be Montara, Game Swan, Time Jumper, Rassen, Ledwin, as they make their way to the debris here. Yes, that debris just falls below the track. Very Nice to see. Montara. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought Montara fell off the track here, but no. Going to the tunnel of love of hell. Montara. And it's a double. They're doubles. There's doubles. It's doubles. Going into a guided section followed by a stair stepper, speed bumps. Final stretch with some stair steps. This is an easy one for No! Oh, the curse of the commentator. Oh, Montara. Oh, deadly. Less than 2 minutes to join us on that here at the finish line. Oh, ouch indeed. Congratulations, go to Mechaholic. Congratulations, go to Mechaholic. Red Hat Jesse and FLS Carnage, that's your podium here on Dark Glowing Crank. Thank you to Levi for the level. Top 10 rounded out by Ken Worf, 04 in 4th place, leading on Anathema Unbound, Spiral Shape, Corvette Lover, Time Jumper, Fail Numb, and Malvinius in 10th place. Don't need to scroll that far. It's Tom Chain in 21st place, getting that last place point. Congrats to Chum. Congrats to Chum. Make a shirt that says, congrats to Chum. That's really nothing. That's very much nothing. Okay. Let's load up our 13th race here, getting back into official levels. We're loaded up here in race 13 today. Love is in the air. 90 seconds to join us. Exclamation mark play is what you want to type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. This is number 13 of the day. Only a few more races left, folks. Of course, if you're liking this and you can't wait, you're itching, you're champing at your chomp, and you're bidding at your bite. LFG Marbles Season 7 continues next week, August 31st, and then into September, so make sure you join us. Why did I say it scary-like? I said it very like Halloween. September! You made the joke in your head. I didn't need to make it. 45 seconds now for Love is in the Air. 35 folks are here with us. Is that everybody? Exclamation mark play. I need to find something after Vampire Survivors. I think the thing about Vampire Survivors that I like is that there's no story. It's just that it is very much a Skinner box mobile type of game. You know, I want to have just a mind off game. All right, 5 seconds here with 41 racers ready and raring to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and seconds. They are off on Love is in the Air. Race 13 tonight, making their way through the opening Plinko. Base being first of the block, followed by Caliset and Embloom 311. Our racers are rushing out of this pink-colored level. Malvinius and Crisco pulling at the rear as we look at base being number 9 ahead of Male Numb's Local Ghost. 20 seconds elapsed on the clock so far. We got Ben Franklin and Bloom, the Buck, a bunch of racers trying to keep up with that Based Bean as Based Bean's making it into the Tunnel of Love of Hurl. No problems for Based Bean as Bloom 311 has a look. So does the Buck. Oh no! Escape velocity is pretty tough for Based Bean. That's opening the door for the Buck and Calisenda to overtake. Darlink and Dead Polymers on the other side as well. Male Numb's Local Ghost catching up as we see Based Bean losing some of that bean speed. Even that Punk 1 is overtaking going into the first Steve of the race. 52 seconds elapsed so far. It's Callison and Mighty Mike not even dealing with the Steve. No. But they will split up into separate sections. Mighty Mike going on the bottom side. We're following Callison here on the top side. Just behind Male Numb's Local Ghost. This is much faster to go through if you were at the start of the level. Here's Callison taking a look. Will he land it? Oh, it's a brick! It's a brick for Callison. DNF. Sorry, friend. Dead Polymers now. Is this enough speed? Yes, this looks like plenty going into the mini funnel. We also got Mighty Mike and Malvinius having a look. Ooh, the two of them break their centrifugal force. Malvinius, Mighty Mike's up. Oh, Dead Polymers! And Malvinius getting a bonk. That's opening the door for Mighty Mike to lead going into the last section of the track here. Some other folks falling off the track, getting a little too spicy. The love is too much in the air for you. Is that anything? Mighty Mike making it through the shuffle section with nary an issue, but you got to make it into this entry port here. Will Mighty Mike make it? No, overshoots. Ledwin. Oh, Ledwin just grazes it and takes the lead on the first try. Going into Reservoir, final stretch now for Ledwin to win this race. Won't be a new local record. We'll be a few seconds behind, but Ledwin made it look easy. Coming in second place, Malvinius. No, it'll be Night Attack. Ooh, ahead of Malvinius. Top 10 are in. Let's see you guys at last place point, folks. Callison, you would have had that record too. You were that close. Archeron and Mechaholic looking at that last place. Mechaholic with a minute. That'll be plenty of time. We don't even know. I need to get checked out. My fucking head. Congratulations go to Ledwin. And then interesting in Malvinius. That's your top 3. The podium on Love is in the Air. Top 10 rounded out by all y'all in 4th place, leading on Mighty Mike. Jake Schneider, your title sponsor. Based Bean, number 9 in 7th place. Scoop Lindsay in 8th, leading on Cheesy Popcorn and Sunbun in 10th. Scrolling through, we had 30 folks finish. It was Mechaholic in that last place point. Gotta give me a lot of Fragerzies for our DNF friends. DNF stands for Does Need Fragerzies, and they do need it, folks. Folks, they do need it. Let's load up race 14 today. Only a few more races left, huh? We're loaded up now into race 14 of the day. It's Buckshot! Exclamation mark plays, which you type in the chat to get a marble with your name on it. This is Buckshot. This is a different type of level. This is a multi-track level where our racers get entered onto one of many, many different rails and then shot at a target. A big bullseye. Whoever lands closest to the mathematical center of the target gets the win. That is how our racers will be ranked today. 1 minute to join us. Exclamation mark play. Get a marble with your name on it. I was playing talking about video games. I was also I realized I owned many games I've never played, but one of them on Steam was Monster Prom. Have you seen this? This is a whole franchise now. I don't know why I'm talking about it like it's a fucking culture war. It's all franchise now, Pierce. And it's a dating sim, but it's all with like horror monsters. So there's like a Frankenstein and like a Medusa and all. I'm so bad at it. I'm really bad at it. I am so bad at these dating visual novel games. It is I'm internalizing. 3 seconds now for 41 racers on our 14th race this evening. 3, 2, 1, and they're off here on Buckshot. Our racers are speeding their way down, but there is no rush on this one. There is no rush on the Buckshot. This might not technically be a race. This is more like an accuracy contest. Speed will not determine the winner here. It will be how close to the center of that little bullseye they get. 27 seconds left so far. Not a lot of chaos here. We'll just give everybody. You know what? This will be a real chill. This will be a lo-fi. Oh, Ken Worf still falls off the track. Oh, never mind. Okay. Even on the easy levels, there's going to be a little bit of carnage. We're looking at FLS Carnage. Oh, Carnage. We're looking at FLS Carnage here. So looking for a great shot on to the target. Callus and Socrates all in the mix here. Anathema Unbound. Keep an eye on the closest here as our racers are making their way in. Top 10 names on screen. Oh, that was it. Let's take a look. Congratulations to Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike, as well as Zed Team and FLS Carnage. There they are. That's your podium here on Buckshot. Top 10 rounded out by Archeron 42, Anathema Unbound, Jake Schneider in 6th place, leading on Spiral Shape, TSC and Sam, Captain Jack, and Get Pool Zender. 41 folks entered, and it was Time Jumper in 36th place, landing successfully the furthest with a distance of 2,000 somethings. What are the somethings? We may never know. Time for our 15th race today. It's our penultimate race of the evening. Let's do it, folks. Portal Purgatory, race 15. I'm going to start a 90-second timer. Join us here. Exclamation mark play is what you want to get. You want to get in this one. This is a real fucker of a level. This is a real fucker. This is a real piece of shit of a level here. No, this will be pretty fast though. The only way to win this is to land a portal jump into the finish line here. Every time the physics change in this game, it seems like the way that this level turns out may be different. 1 minute now to join us here on Portal Purgatory. Join the 37 racers here. This is indeed Carnage incoming, Theater Monkey, indeed. 50 seconds now, Portal Purgatory. Whew, my goodness, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back here. We're on season 7 of Marbles. We're going to be making this making races and competition all the way into November, I believe. So we're gonna have plenty of marbles to take you to the end of the year, and then I think we'll do December. I think we'll kind of do freeform. We'll play December by ear, and then we'll get back into January for season 8. 15 seconds now on Portal Purgatory. This one is so BS that we're gonna stay very, very wide almost the entire time here. 5 seconds now on Portal Purgatory. 3, 2, and they're off. Race 15, our penultimate race of the evening. They're plinkoing their way through the Portal Purgatory. If you're gonna get there, try to get there fast. Spiral Shape, Theater Monkey, and Red Hat Jesse leading off the block as the racers will split up and diverge. A lot of portals on the racetrack. Those portals connect to various portals over here, which you'll see flanking the stage as well as at the head of it right there in that row. Those portals are going to give some of our racers some speed to have a look at the finish line here. There's Kinlan's Local Ghost showing off how fast this level can be. Spiderbite bricking it. Red Hat Jesse bricking it. Spiderbite tried to do a granny shot with a stanchion pop. Let's see if FLS Carnage can get it with a granny shot. No! Does not do it. All right. 35 still here. No racers have made it. Get Pulsaner. Not doing it. Dead Polymers certainly going over, as is TJ. Mighty Mike going low. A lot of air balls, folks. Folks, you gotta use the portals. Folks, you gotta use the portals. Oh no. Let's go, baby! Night attack. Chicken the win. 30 seconds on the clock now. Last chance. Let's see if anyone can make it. Oh, it's so Jover! It's Jover! ICU almost makes it. Failed him, no. No. Your winner of race 15 is Night Attack. Congratulations on Night Attack. Your podium here on race 15, Portal Purgatory. Followed by Don't need to scroll any in first place. It'll be Night Attack. Taking that last place point. That'll be 14 points for yours truly, because no, it'll be 15 points because, folks, that's a bonus point for the only finisher of the race. That's right, folks. 15 points. I'm just finding all of the ways to rig it. Base Bean says you can't have all the points. I never have any of the points. I never have any points. Don't say rigged. Yes, don't call me a piece of human shit. All right, we're gonna live our last track on there. Take a picture. No, stop. The beard has become the beard has become very powerful. Before we get into our final race of the evening, and I'm loading it in, and I'm loading it into it and all. Thank you all for joining me here. Dame, please don't drop a load. Just please don't drop a load on him. We're getting ready for our final race of the evening, but of course I want to remind you of all of the great places where you can go to find out more about marbles, specifically LFG Marbles, the thing that you're enjoying right now. Go to marbles.win. It's a website, and it's got all the information for this thing here, marbles.win. It's got your stats, it's got the calendar, it's got links to the Discord, the email list, all of that's good stuff. Check it out, marbles.win. Of course, you can also get merch over there. If you're a patron, you'll get a discount on any merch order. Go check out our friends at Split Coffee Workshop, and all sorts of other good stuff. Okay, let's load up our final race of the evening. We are loaded up now in Castle Siege. 90 seconds to join us here in our final race of the evening. It's our customary final race, Castle Siege. 90 seconds on the chalk. Chalk it up to the chalk. This is Castle Siege. It's our final favorite customary last race of the evening race. This is a castle-themed track where our racers will drag strip style their drag race to... It's a straightaway and the energy. Okay, hold on. We got... Okay, don't just give up. Can't just give up. Okay. This is a drag race style track here where our race competitors have got a lot of things working against them and for them. First off, those orange energy beams. Those will increase our racers' momentum. If you're going fast, you'll go fast forward or forward. But if you're going backwards, you'll go backwards faster. It's super dangerous. There's also these raised sections on the side of the track. These are bongos. These will keep you from hugging the wall. If you are riding that wall, it's going to make you bump out. 45. You got this. And we've got cannonballs creating a bunch of debris on the track. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be wild. There's going to be carnage. Join us now. !play. Last chance to get some points today in this race. Thank you, Captain Jack. Captain Jack in the chat is doing my monologue for me. Thank you. 3 seconds on our final race. 2 seconds and seconds. They're off. Race 16 today, Castle Siege. Plinkoing their way through. We're looking at Zed Team on the left, on the right. Crisco seeming to lead on the left as they go through the final drop. Who will be first on the block? It'll be Crisco, Zed Team, and Cal SN first hit the wood. Oh, some cannonballs already at the start of the track here. We're going up to the front. It's Scoop Lindsay leading on Cal SN. Looking at Judy Bootybot with that local ghost. Crisco and Jake Schneider are all in the mix now. Crisco is neck and neck with Judy's local record, Cal SN as well. Judy took this record last time we did this track, beating out another fantastic line. Judy Bootybot's Ghost is something worth keeping an eye on because it's the right strategy. You want to get in the center and you want to go as straight as possible. If you go to the left or the right, you're going to hit the wall and bump, and that's just not the fastest way. We got Cal SN and Crisco both leading on this local ghost, but the thing about these local ghosts in Castle Siege is just the incredible endurance. Though I will say Cal SN and Crisco have incredibly straight lines. Let's see Crisco for some line analysis here. It looks like Crisco is going very, very slightly to the right. That is going to work out so well for Crisco. Let's see Cal's line. Let's see. It looks like Cal is very slightly going to the left here. They are keeping a good distance from Judy Bootybot's Local Ghost, and they're making their way to the final stretch here. We could have 2 new local record earners here. In fact, it seems like we might, or maybe just one, Calasen and Crisco finish this race. Your top 10 are in, and we go to the back of the pack here. There is not much farther going to the back of the pack to do, though. No DNFs will accompany this race today. 44 seconds as Gitpul Xander very handily brings it in for Castle Siege. That is... Hold on. There we go. Congratulations to Calasen, Crisco762, and Mechaholic. That's your podium here on our final race of the evening, Castle Siege. Top 10 rounded out by Red Hat Jesse in 4th place, leading on Jake Schneider, your title sponsor, ahead of Montara 22 in 6th place, leading on Judy Bootybot, Corvette Lover Tom Chain, and Game Swan. With a time of 1 minute, 42 seconds, and 2/10.
It's a new lap record.
A new local lap record set by Calasen 34 means 5 additional points going onto that tally. We've seen your top 10. Let's go to the back of the pack here. Who got that last place point? 43 racers entered, and oh, my dog, Gitpul Xander in 43rd place. Got that last place point. Congratulations, Gitpul Xander, and everyone who entered that race. It was not Carnage the way we thought it would be, huh? It wasn't. Let me make sure we get these record points in. That's going to be 5 extra points for Cal for beating Judy Bootybot's local record by almost 6/10. All right, we are going to update your stats and see how we are looking after 16 races. 16 times, 16 races in, 16 races out. After all races are accounted for, it's Ken Worf 04 leading the pack with 62 points, despite having no wins. The only other person in the top 10 is Cheesy Popcorn in 8th to do that. Anathema Unbound not far behind in 58th, followed by Night Attack, Mighty Mike, FLS Carnage, Mechaholic, Calasen, Cheesy Popcorn, Captain Jack, leading in the Pay to Win series, and then Fail Numb in 10th place. Find out all your stats at any time. Go to the website marbles.win. That's the same place you can get the email updates, Discord, merch, get in contact, previous races, all sorts of great links. Marbles.win is that website. Thank you everyone for joining me. We will be back in 7 days' time, August 34. It's the beard. It's screwing with my like vocal aerodynamics. I don't know how it's making me like my lips are just all the muscle memory's wrong. I've got the muscle memory's all wrong. It's too powerful. November 11 6. Yeah, I know. I didn't have any. I think it's my you know what, I will say probably haven't eaten great today, but I haven't. I've had water. I had one fucking Mountain Dew and a fucking thing of water. All right, thanks guys.